Story, customization, switch axe, food and difficulty. Let me talk about 5 bites of Monster Hunter Wilds, low rank edition. Let's go! Maygat World. Story. Let me shortly describe you what the story is about, spoiler free.
Let's do this.
We are the Meathead, on the flying boat, and with our Kelly family, we are finding lost boy on a desert. This boy is far from his village. His village was destroyed, but not really, just a little bit, by big white monster. Every day we kill tons of monsters because their massive farts are spiking global warming. Our main job is to Uber lift boy back home on our mutated chicken, and after that we can finally save the world from the global poop flood. It feels a bit like we are stuck in a cringe student project and we are a little bit too old for it, but I like how the cutscenes look. They are pretty, but empty, with even more empty dialogues. Our companions love to talk, but they talk about nothing. So I often find myself doom scrolling on X while they spew their own garbage. I don't skip cutscenes because I still want to see the food and monster reveals. That's where the candies hide. The companions, they feel glued to us, like there is no privacy. Poke your nose out of the tent and BAM! Here they are, asking, what's next, boss? Ready, boss? So bonding is tough with them. Freaks. But many people seem to bond with her. Gemma.
You're okay with that?
Wonder why? Shabada boom boom! Crafting, of course.
Perfection.
Okay, before we will go further, I will have to ask you for like us and subscribe us. This channel is my little baby, and your support will be much appreciated. Thank you. Shabada boom boom. Customization. Welcome to the world of Asian games, where you can customize your next slider abomination, create the waifu of your dreams, or a cat, if you're into that. But seriously, it's good. Even very good. People are already bombarding social media with godlike looking characters. It's worth saying that the hair, for example, looks pretty neat in this game. Maybe they can glitch here and there or stick out of your armor not in the way you like, but fear not, my friend, because every time you can just go to your tent and change the wig. You cannot change everything though, because some parts of character creation are purposely hidden behind the paywall. Plastic surgery is in general expensive, so Capcom likes to provide this realism into the game by serving you extra paid voucher for full recustomization of your character. Me? I had to pick the go with guns! A niche of mine. Emancipated powerhouse with giant axe, chopping off naughty tentacles. Mommy? And look at the armor collections. Seriously, it's fun by itself to be able to customize the look of your cat and its gear. There's so much fun in gearing the character too. I always run to Gemma the Smith after each kill to find what kind of gear new that I unlocked and discovered. And from high rank you will be able to change the color of your drip. Those sets can also serve as pure skins. So if you need other stats and bonuses, you can swap the parts but still keep the look glowing. Switch axe. Behold the switch axe. Perfect tool for every adaptable hunter. You need a wood for your camp, or maybe a knife to prepare a dinner. Switch axe got it all, and got it swiftly.
Perfection.
You can warm your meal by simply sticking your blade straight into the monster buffet. And with our eco-friendly energy solutions, you just swing at the beast and watch the bar growing. Switch axe was my first weapon of choice, and I went through all low rank with it. It was the only weapon that had the axe in the name, and I always like axe in the game. It's pretty straightforward weapon with 2 charging combinations. It becomes the most ruthless when you get into the middle of the monster, where you have a lot of space for swinging, and you can find a lot of spots for safe combinations. Because of that, fights might have been looking weird. I often had only a glimpse of knowledge of what monster might be doing right now while I'm in the middle of it, making my combinations, and a lot of pixels are just going through my screen. And Switch Axe has these fail types, which can become activated by swinging enough times on the monster until your gauge will fill. I didn't bother that much about them on the low rank, just to see if I can just finish the game, at least on the low rank, as a happy ignorant. Because when the basics of the game will start becoming familiar to you, it's natural to progress with the knowledge and steps of understanding. So I know now that they can, for example, build up some status bar, like the Balahara Switch Axe can build up the Paralyze, but there are others like with the Raw Power Poison or Exhaust, which, will knock down the monster quicker. Stuff like that. Food. Cooking is all about long time baths that last from 30 to 70 minutes, but who cares? We care about food munching, cheese melting, meat sizzling, fiesta! Hola, amigo! So baths like to last this set time, but not per quest. And when it comes to the eye candies, there are only few group feasts which have all those best cutscenes. But the food presentation is on point anyway. That's why I'm looking forward for more content like that. There are no cat chefs or canteens known from the older games, but I'm not the long-time fan, so I like it like it is. Not all cooking recipes look that delicious, I have to tell you. But all of them work, and collecting all of the necessary ingredients is pretty easy. Because all these wildlands are going through a live bloom diarrhea. There is even this weird timing game where you just have to press one button when you feel it's ready. And that's a proof that Capcom likes its steak well done.
So tasty.
The food content is like a gimmick detail and a filler, but it's charming enough that it actually enhances the whole experience, and it's definitely making the game more viral. In general, players hate fillers, because we are feeling that someone is just trying to waste our time on purpose, but it's a little bit different on this case. And that's why this is my umami of the game. Difficulty. Nowadays I'm trying to play games without grinding, just for better challenge.
I squirm, I struggle, ergo I am. Faced with death, I am finally, truly alive.
The game is good for that. Even though there are so many mechanics, upgrades and collectibles. Especially at low rank, I don't have to pay attention about some talismans or skill upgrades. And the signaling of the monster itself when they attack is pretty fair and clear. They usually are pretty sluggish, but so we are. The most significant problem for a player comes from being stuck in the attack animation, since it's often impossible to cancel them, at least with such a big slow weapon like a Switch Axe. So don't be greedy. Just do a few swings here and there and wait for a moment for more combo opportunity when the window will open, yeah? Even healing and sharpening the weapon during the fight is not really that much problem. as long as you know how to stay out of the zone and keep your distance, even by your feet, or, even easier, by your chicken. I really like the wound system. It gives additional motivations and goals to the fight, because destroying wounds can stun the foe and usually provides you additional monster parts, which are the most valuable resource in the game. It's also awesome that the environment can be so interactive within a fight, even though those hitboxes for throwing the rocks on the monster head can be really forgiving. Fights at the low rank are pretty much cakewalk, but I died few times, mostly because I'm just a stubborn mother hugger, and stronger monsters can still one-shot you if you don't pay attention enough. How to have the best time with the Monster Hunter Wilds? Just go raw, my friend. Not too much grinding, okay? You can start grinding maybe on a high rank when you want to get the gear of your dream, the best drip, but be careful, because overpowering your character might really ruin your fun very quickly. Just saying. Okay, let's take an extra bite.
Someone has to.
I know that many of you good players have problems with performance on your PCs, but I have a version on the basic PS5, and technically I never could complain about performance. I never had a crash, and I started playing from the official premiere, and I play kind of every evening. Additionally, I play on quality mode with the 30 FPS limit. My brain is just happy with 30 FPS. So really, one thing that really deserves the biggest nomination is those ugly descaled textures, which intuitively are giving me a feeling of unfinished product. And technically, it is unfinished product. To summarize everything, I had fun, and I still have. That's why I'm planning maybe to make another 5 bites with a high rank. But for now, remember about the like us and subscribe us, and don't be afraid to leave a comment. We can discuss below. See you next time. Ciao.